And if we look at DeFi Llama, you already pointed out that we've seen an increase in the TVL. TVL is up to $8 billion. However, if you also look at the stable coins, I'm sharing this on screen for the people watching us on video, you see the green chart, and that actually says that the stablecoin market cap is very close to reaching $60 billion on Tron alone. And if we compare those stats to some other chains, for example, it's currently loading for Solana. Solana is sitting at 5 billion in TVL and is sitting at a stablecoin market cap of close to 4 billion US dollars. So that's a significant difference when it comes to stablecoins on the Tron side. Even if you take a look on across different L2s and you compare the TVL alone, I'm sharing this again on screen. We have the Tron TVL that I just shared at very close to $8 billion. In green, we have Solana, as I just shared, at 4.8, Arbitrum at 2.6, Base at $1.5 billion. So even by the TVL metric alone, Tron is a very, very significant chain. And if we break that down to a protocol level and look at all the protocols across all the chains, and just look at the top 5, you have Lido in the top spot with $26 billion in TVL across 5 chains. Eigenlayer, 12 bill, Aave, 12 bill, Maker at 7. And then JustLend, the lending protocol that's only on Tron at 5.6 bill, which makes it bigger than EtherFi, which makes it bigger than Uniswap, than Rocket Pool, than Ethena, and all the other protocols in the top 10. And despite all of those stats, I feel like Tron is very similar to BNB in the sense of we are barely talking about it. And if we are talking about it, it's more like that we're making fun of it in a way. Even if we look at the prices today, we mentioned that the market is up generally. However, the big winner of the day is actually BNB with 6.4% of a gain. And the same sentiment, I feel like, applies for Tron. And Easy had that post, Easy Eats Bodega had the post 3 days ago saying, nah, you can't be calling this Tron shit the Tronches. Stop now, please. And that's my question for you, B. How do you feel about this, sentiment on the timeline when it comes to Tron? That's despite the size, despite the stablecoin market cap, it never feels like at least our bubble that we are navigating in is taking that very, very seriously.
Well, the thing that I've said quite a few times is that I think that there's something that happens when something is happening outside of the control of the United States or the people who are the best in the professional context in the United States, that people either just don't want to believe that it could be excellent, or they are actually just a little bit disparaging towards some of the things coming out of other things coming from the rest of the world. You see it in sometimes the NFT communities where obviously the more Western ones, I think, probably get more attention from the general media, at least the English speaking media, which is maybe fair. But even heard things about some of when there are genuinely NFT projects like Mockaverse, like Memeland, which are absolutely crushing it, which are kind of incubated and discovered and being pushed predominantly out of the East. And I think they're doing fantastically, but I don't think they get the credit that they deserve more generally. But to your point about some of these other data points, like, it's just crazy. One of the things I wanted to share, so you made the comparison with Solana, and it's like it's clearly crushing Solana in terms of those metrics, right? By the Solana stables market cap is 3.8 billion, Tron is at almost 60, but in comparison with ETH, it's not a million miles off ETH. ETH has $82 billion of stable coins on it. Tron has 60, ETH has 48% market share of the stablecoins market, and Tron has a little bit less. So, but not by a huge amount. So, oh, sorry, 35%. So you can see it in the pie chart that we're sharing on the screen. So it's really something. It's really something to be reckoned with, and I don't think we do enough.
Yeah, the interesting distinction though is on Tron, it's very Tether dominated. I think Tether dominance on Tron is 99%. It's basically the stablecoin to use.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing I was going to say as well. So the dominant stablecoin on Tron is 98% USDT. The dominant stablecoin on ETH is also USDT, but it's only at 55%. So we've had this conversation even in the context of stable coins, where in the West, I think people prefer Circle, they prefer USDC. There's constant questions raised about the quality of the audits provided by USDT, despite them kind of always sharing fantastic information about how profitable they are, how much Bitcoin they're buying with all of the excess profits. So there's always that story that's told as well. But very, very interesting from the metrics, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Personally, with the meme coin meta that I've probably not been trading too intensely on Solana, actually want to take a look into Tron. And I know there's, apart from meme coins, there is an RWA protocol that has like 200 mil TVL, and there's other things, but I never played around with that. Like, I do hold some Tron, but I did not actively participate in the ecosystem yet, and I do think that I need to change that.
Yeah, why not? Why not? It's the summer. We're all waiting for September. We've got a couple of weeks to do something. Might as well have a look and see what kind of economic activity is going on there. To your point, we mentioned the meme coin Sundog. I've got the coin here to share. And Matthew, I see you with your hand raised. I know you want to come in on this as well with some strong thoughts on Tether potentially. Sundog is now at almost 17 cents. It is at a $160 million market cap. It's up almost 100% in 24 hours. And this is obviously on the back of this is it Sun.fun? The meme coin trenches, the tranches, the tranches. So look, maybe we're going to get involved. I definitely want to just check it out.